ketahuan ya belum mandi tuh.
Pagi, Mem.
Iya. Oke, selamat pagi, Gap.
Semangat, Lidya.
Yes, thank you, Besti.
Menyusul. Ayo, Gap, cepat, Gap.
Oke.
Si Lidya mah sebentar. Silakan, Gap, nggak apa-apa. Masalahnya ini live stream di YouTube. Pagi, Pak Iwan.
Pagi, oke, pagi semuanya.
Pagi, Pak. Kita langsung mulai ya, Pak, jam 9, tepat?
Silakan, boleh.
Okay. Good morning, the main reviewers, and all the students, and also Lidya today. Today we have a seminar for Lidya, Ivana, Esterria. The title of her proposal is Analysis of Higher Order Thinking Skills on English Textbooks. Buku interaktif bahasa Inggris for senior high school students grade 10. Before we start, Lidya, you need time to pray, or we are ready? Pray.
Yeah, ma'am, I need time to pray.
Please.
I'm done. Do my prayer.
Okay. First, Lidya would like to present her proposals for 10 minutes. Okay, just 10 minutes, Lidya. Okay. And after that, there will be like a review from Pak Iwan Fauzi. Okay, Lidya, ready?
I'm ready, ma'am.
Okay.
May I share the screen first?
Okay.
Okay. Is my screen available?
Okay.
Good morning, everyone who attends this seminar proposal of mine. First of all, I'd like to thank both of my advisors. My first advisor is Ibu Susan Irenova, MPD, and my second advisor is Ibu Dr. Natalina ACMA. And thank you to Bapak Iwan Fauzi, SPDMA, as my reviewer. I'm so grateful for the opportunity that has given to me to present my proposal. And let me introduce myself first. My name is Lidya Ivana Esterria with registration number AAA118063. And my proposal, the title is An Analysis on Higher Order Thinking Skills in English Textbook Buku Interaktif Bahasa Inggris for Senior High School Students, Grade 10. Okay, next. Oh, there's something wrong with. So the first chapter is Introduction, and this is the list of the contents that will be presented. Begin with research background. As we know that the massive development of science and technology creates challenges, and to overcome those challenges, we need to upgrade ourselves to be better, and to be more skillful. And in here, I want to highlight the skills, which is 21st century skills. One of the skills is communication skills. Since it is related to language, we know that language is the bridge to connect everyone all over the world. And English is one of the most spoken languages in the world and is extremely popular in Indonesia, or it is one of the compulsory taken subjects in Indonesia as the learning object. And when it comes to learning object, we definitely need textbooks to assist us, to help us. And the textbook should be relevant with the recent curriculum. We use Curriculum 2013, which is provided by the government. The curriculum contains higher order thinking skills aspects to elevate students' thinking skill. And that is why a great number of textbooks, we could say countless textbooks, are distributed yearly, nationally. And those textbooks, they claim to have higher order thinking skills aspects, the questions, the items, the exercise within the textbook. But unfortunately, what has been claimed and the reality, they are not contiguous. And that is the reason why the researcher, me, is focusing on how high the ratio between higher order thinking skills and lower order thinking skills exercise found in the textbook. I mean, the gap between these two, and the second one is the HOTS exercise dominant or vice versa. And this is the research objectives. The researcher is interested to analyze and to know the dominant level of higher order thinking skill components, the exercise or the questions within buku interaktif bahasa Inggris for senior high school students. Okay, and the next part is the significance. The significance is the significance belong to teachers and future researcher, for it's giving additional insight about what a proper English textbook is for students' necessity, specifically in improving students' higher thinking skill. Move on to the next chapter, literature review. This is the list of the contents that is written on my proposal. The first is concept and theory, the second is previous study and the framework. 2.1, concept and theory. In here, I'd like to I'm discussing about what higher order thinking skills is, the comparison between Bloom and Anderson taxonomy, and then the correlation between higher order thinking skills and Curriculum 2013, the textbook, and the exercise. Next is the previous study. The first study is conducted by Dwi Permatasari in order to fulfill her degree in Universitas Muhammadiyah Sumatera Utara 2019. And the result, it shows that the delivery of higher order thinking skills in the reading essay is lower. And it's 10 out of 147 reading questions. The second is analyzing higher order thinking skills on the compulsory English textbook for 10th graders of Indonesian senior high schools. It was done by Andi Sukmawijaya, Wisma Yunita, and Didi Sofian from Universitas Bengkulu 2020. And the result is the composition of higher order thinking skills in the book based on the four tasks, reading, listening, speaking, writing. They are well integrated and relevant to the used curriculum. And the third is an analysis on higher order thinking skills in compulsory English textbook for the 12th grade of Indonesian senior high schools, conducted by Rezita Ayu Febriani, Wisma Yunita, and Indah Damayanti. It was conducted in 2020 from Universitas Bengkulu, and it reveals the imbalance between higher order thinking skills and the lower order thinking skills within a textbook. And the last is an analysis of higher order thinking skills in English textbook exercise for senior high school by Shelin Nathan Pare, Lelis Suhartini, and Romana from Halu Oleo University. It was conducted last year, 2021, and it indicates the hot item specifically in reading exercises is lower than the lower order thinking skill content. And 2.3 is the framework. The first is data reduction. It includes sorting and classifying data. The second one is displaying the finding. And the last one is creating conclusion, which further explanation will be presented on the next chapter. This is the third chapter, research methods. And this is the list of the contents. Start with the kind of research and approach. So the kind of research and approach used is categorized as a qualitative research. For the goal of this research is identifying the quality of an English textbook based on some standardized model of taxonomy. The taxonomy I'm using here is the hierarchy level. It's modernized, revised version by Anderson, one of the students of the Benjamin Bloom. He is the one who invented the terminology of higher order thinking skill. And the sources are taken from documents, transcripts, words, audio, pictures, and audio-visual file, and etc. And in here, the researcher uses content analysis method since the research is conducted by involving understanding, deep analyzing, and non-numerical concept. 3.2. So the research will be done at the researcher's house, and the object of this research is the exercises, the questions, the tasks, including 4 skills of English from the book Buku Interaktif Bahasa Inggris for Senior High School Students, Grade 10, published by Intan Pariwara in 2021. And the instrument for collecting this data is the analysis table, the revised version, and it contains certain level of high order thinking skills. The high order thinking skills in here, it start from analyzing, evaluating, and creating, while remembering, understanding, and applying, they belong to lower order thinking skills. So 3.3, role of the researcher. In here, I, as the researcher, will act as the observer, analyzer, and the reporter of the research. 3.4, the techniques of data collection. The data will be collected from an English textbook entitled Buku Interaktif Bahasa Inggris for Senior High School Students, Grade 10, 2021. I will analyze all the exercises from the very first to the last chapter. 3.5, so this is the techniques of data analysis. First step taken, I will identify the issue within a book. What is the issue? The issue is the tasks, the exercises, the questions in the textbook. Since we know that within a textbook, it is divided into 2 things, the materials and the exercises. And the second step is classifying the types. What I mean of the type in here, whether it is essay, multiple choices, fill in the blank, and so on. And also highlighting the skills that the exercise are pointed for. And the third is sorting them, the exercises. Do they match the HOTS level of the LOTS level? Yeah, it is done by analyzing the verb or the command word of the questions. And the fourth is data display. I will show how many exercises per chapter, the total exercises in that book, the amount of higher order thinking skills and lower order thinking skills, accordance with the problem formulated on the research focus. And the last is concluding the result. And next, 3.6, trustworthiness of data. The trustworthiness is an element used in order to know whether the data is valid or invalid. Within a trustworthiness, there are credibility, transferability, dependability, and confirmability. This is the end of my presentation for my seminar proposal, and this is the references of the materials to write the this research. Thank you so much
Okay,
for all the
Thank you.
attention.
Lydia. Okay, now we proceed to next is review from Pak Iwan Fauzi SPD MA to Lydia's proposals. Room is your Pak Iwan.
Okay, thank you, Bu Susan, and also Ibu Natalina, and also, yeah, all students that attend this seminar. Okay, Lydia, we meet again at the end of your study now. Okay. Yes, you have a good idea to, yeah, I appreciate this topics about the analysis about HOTS in the English textbooks. Yeah, the idea is very, very good. However, I think, yeah, when I try to what is it, to read your proposal first, and then yeah, I can follow your idea. That is a very good. And then the things that I want to review here is about some things that still not complete. I think not complete. It means that that your proposal is not good. Yeah, your proposal is really, really good. However, some ideas should more good in this proposal. For example, because my duty here to review your proposal, I just give my review to your proposal. And in the first part here, research background, I just only found your research background not more than 2 pages. 1 pages, it's about if you type the words in double space, 1 pages is about only 200 words. So 2 pages, not more than 400 words. Yeah. Then here, I saw that the background is still too short. I think you should elaborate more here, Lydia. Yeah, because I found here, start from the last paragraph here. You said, for instance, research on proving the phenomenon. This is the first thing I found. For instance, research on proving the phenomenon. Could you open your proposal now, Lydia? Yes. Okay. On the page number 4, yeah, this is the second page of your chapter. For instance, the research on proving the phenomenon previously mentioned, which aims to study the relationships between HOTS and student academic performance. The study was from mathematics discipline. How could you take the source from the mathematics discipline? Why you didn't took from the English discipline? Yeah, because we are in English study program. Yeah, I think there are so many studies related to the HOTS. Yeah, in the study in the what is it, in the English disciplines. Yeah. So, and then again here, if you mention someone's study, so you should mention also the names of the authors. Yeah. Here you didn't mention the name of author whose study belongs to this research. For example, if this from mathematics disciplines, yeah, but you didn't mention at all whose study belongs to this. Yeah. And I suggest you not to take from the mathematics discipline. You just take from the English discipline, because in order to make your research to be coherent with our study program. Yeah. Since the hot topics, especially on the what is it, the English material textbook is a very, very abundant in the internet talking about HOTS. Yeah, so I suggest you to find out from the English discipline. As you taught in the previous studies, you have also mentioned not one of from the mathematics, right? That from the English discipline, right? On your previous studies elaborations on the next chapters, right? Yeah, why you put here from mathematics disciplines? It is a little bit strange for me. That's the first thing you should consider. And then also, since this background is too short, I think you should add more or elaborate more about HOTS characteristic, for example, in the textbooks in terms of tasks given. When you consider the HOTS characteristics, for example, which ones belong to the HOTS and which one belong to the LOTS, yeah, you should also mention on your background. And this is a kind of a theoretical basis for your topic, yeah. Here, when I count the theory you mentioned on your background, yeah. Which one? Do you have any theories about here? From the expert, only the Bloom et al. This is also yes, this is the theoretical base also, yeah. But you can mention many more, yeah. Which one? The very recent years, for example, yeah. It's okay, yeah, because this is the theoretical base for HOTS, yeah. And then also you may add many, yeah, about for example the characteristic of HOTS. You can elaborate on your background, and then also you can explore more theories, yeah. Since your research here belongs to qualitative research, which is dominantly explores about theories to support your evidence, yeah. Yeah, because I think when we try to write down qualitative research, we should explore more theories. That's theories for the next we can what is it? We can do for supporting our evidence or our result of our study. Yeah, we should put more theories and then also especially on the HOTS characteristic, Lydia. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Okay, and then also the second one here, I found on the still in the first chapter. Yes, research focus. You mentioned here two focuses, but I think if you do qualitative research, not so many research questions, because in qualitative research, I think single research question can cover all problems. Yeah. For example, here, how high is the ratio between higher order thinking skill and lower order thinking skill exercises found in the textbook? Yeah, this from this research question can cover many things about HOTS, yeah, and LOTS in the textbook. So you just only give only one single questions here. Research focus or research question? Yeah, I don't know. Or identification of the problem. Which ones? You should open the buku panduan, yeah, because I'm not sure that what items in the buku panduan. Yeah. So when we when we do the qualitative research, you should follow the qualitative research, the systematic of writing of qualitative research in buku panduan. Yeah, Lydia, yeah.
Yes, sir.
And then yes, I am a little bit what is it? Not convenient with the question word how high, yeah, because in qualitative research, if you ask how high, it is a kind of do you measure something, since your qualitative research is not measuring something, so you may change with the to what extent. This is the most common words research question in qualitative research. To what extent means in bahasa Indonesia sejauh mana, yes, sejauh mana is the ratio between. If you ask on your research question how high, bagaimana tinggi rendahnya, so it means that you want to measure something. If you want to measure something, that belongs to quantitative research, yeah. And then I prefer you use the what is it, the research question like this: to what extent is the ratio between higher order and lower order? That's a very what is it, wide research question, and then you can explain on your research many things from these kinds of research question. Kalau umpamanya you just only ask how high, seberapa tinggi atau rendahnya, and then after you found the result, this is high and then this is low, that's finished. There is no any others explanation or any other specific explanation. But if you want to ask something by to what extent, this is in bahasa Indonesia, sejauh mana, yeah, you may explore many things. Yeah. Okay, that's only my review from your research question. You just only give single research question on your focus here. Yeah. Okay, then research objectives, it must be online with your research focus. It's okay. And then the significance, research significance, yeah. Here only one sentence you mention on research significance. What is the benefit of your research? Yeah. For example, you can explore, you can elaborate the theoretically, yeah, and then also practically from sent to what is it, to the teachers of English, to what is it, to the next researchers, yeah. And then theoretically, how can your research can be benefit for the theoretical of thoughts in the next what is it, in the next research for enriching the other materials of English teaching. I think in the research significant, you should more explaining, yeah, in terms of what is significant for the theory and then what is significant for the practice. Yeah. Then, yes, okay, now we are going to the next chapter, chapter 2. In chapter 2, higher order thinking skill, concept and theory. Yes, after of you, what is it, you explore about the theory, yeah, don't jump to the next sections, Lydia. Yeah, please to what is it, to rephrase, I think, or to summarize based on your own understandings, yeah, from the theories you cited or you quote, yeah. Here the higher order thinking skill, you cite from 1, 2, 3, 4 theories, some about the concept of thoughts. Then you should make any kinds of one paragraph to rephrase or to summarize your based on your own words, yeah, but based on your understandings, yeah, from these 3 paragraphs. What's your conclusion? What is your summary, yeah, about these theories you cited, yeah? It is, do not jump to the next step, to the next sections before you make any kind of rephrasings of what is it, the theories you cited, that you regard it or you consider it is a very important theory. Then you should put your own words, yeah, to summarize. Yeah, you got my words, Lidya? Okay.
Yes,
I
sir.
think your speaking is very good, yeah, because
Thank you, sir.
you are my students before, yeah, but your ya, that's maybe practically karena speaking itu terlalu praktikal, jadi kamu bawa bahasa speakingmu ke dalam bahasa writingmu, ya, seperti itu. Kalau writing kan dia harus spesifik seperti itu, ya. It's okay, ya. I got your idea, but you still do not what is it, elaborate specifically only, ya. This is only the main point, but you should make it in specific. And then also for that the qualitative research, yes, so what is it, more interpreting, yeah, more interpreting, and then more wording about the result of your research up next, ya. Jadi nanti hasilnya nanti harus banyak sekali penjelasan, banyak sekali interpreting, because you dig up the data and then you what is it, to support the theories or to support or to contradict the previous studies that you got that you consider important to explore here, ya. Jadi nanti hasilnya nanti apakah itu, makanya harus banyak wordingnya, banyak berkata-kata, banyak menginterpretasi, ya. Jadi begitu, ya, untuk mengkontradik atau mensupport the previous study or the previous the theories that you have already mentioned on your chapters, yeah. That's, and then number, okay, I'm still opening. Okay, on the page number 12, Lydia, here you present the table of revised hierarchy of cognitive process of lots and hots. Here, yes, and then I don't know here. You should also, this is the difference, right? What do you mean by this table, Lydia? Could you explain briefly for me? Revised hierarchy of cognitive process.
The difference between these 2 tables, the first table is stated by Benjamin Bloom, and the second one is stated by his students, one of his students, Anderson and Krathwohl.
No, I mean the second table. The second table, what is it? What is it about? The second table.
Second table is the revised hierarchy of cognitive process
Okay.
of the.
So this is the revised one from the first table, right?
Yes.
Okay. I put my notes here. Yeah. You should. Yeah. Again, you display the tables. Yeah. And then you should make any kinds of words before you ending you close the what is it, the sections of these sections, yeah, before you go to the next section of the curriculum 2013. Yeah, you should make any kinds of words here after the table. I mean like this. Do all exercises must be made by HOTS, right? based on your reading or your understanding from this table, for example. Yeah, you must give any kinds of a brief explanation whether is lots is still necessary or lots to be lived, and then we are going to the HOTS. This is a kinds of only confirmation from this table. Ya, jadi nanti sebelum mengakhiri dari table ini, jangan jumping lagi ke the next section. Bisa dikasih penjelasan di sana di bawah table ini. Karena ini kan sudah tidak ada lagi tentang HOTS ya. Setelah itu kurikulum, and then also apa lagi di sini, textbook ya. Jadi di sini sampai di sini karena sudah you display about HOTS and LOTS ya. Jadi bisa di sana ditambahkan your understanding about HOTS and LOTS. Do all exercises must be made by HOTS? Apakah semua exercises dalam buku itu harus dengan HOTS semua? Ya, begitu. Atau tidak semua harus HOTS, harus ada LOTS juga. Ya, why LOTS still necessary, and then why HOTS is the more important. Ya. Jadi itu maksud saya. Ya. Biar orang bacanya nanti, oh, kan memang you ingin mencari HOTS-nya di sana. Apakah HOTS itu masih necessary in the textbook? Apakah nanti kalau kita tulis buku, kita semua kasih HOTS semua soal. Apakah tidak perlu LOTS itu? Karena di dalam tabel ini masih ada LOTS nih. Nih, mana tadi ya? Nah, LOTS di sini, remembering, understanding, applying. Nah, baru kita loncat ke analyzing, evaluating, and creating. Nah, setelah di sini setelah tabel ini kamu bisa kasih your preparing ya, based on your understanding, based on the theory you read, based on the previous studies you read ya. Kira-kira HOTS itu apakah mutlak ya, and then also LOTS itu sudah ditinggalkan, tidak perlu lagi seperti itu. Jadi harus diinikan di sini ya. Ya, di bawah tabel ini. Kira-kira menurut Lydia bagaimana? What do you think, Lydia?
Menurut saya LOTS masih penting, tapi harus lebih dominan higher order.
Ya. Jadi LOTS itu kan sebagai pijakan sebenarnya toh. Tidak langsung loncat. Ya. Karena LOTS itu yang menjadi pijakan, tapi tidak harus tidak semua buku itu harus semuanya LOTS. Jadi nggak ada artinya, tidak ada memperoleh proses berpikir mereka. There is no creating, there is no evaluating, there is no analyzing. Nah, kalau umpamanya dia langsung HOTS begitu. Ya. Begitu ya, Lydia ya?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's good. And then we are going to, this is, okay. Before the previous studies ya, sebelum masuk ke previous study, Bapak lebih suka ini di mana ini? Yang HOTS exercise. Nah, di HOTS exercise ini ya, you should make it concrete in different LOTS and HOTS exercise. Ya. Jadi berikan contoh di sini. This is exercise belong to HOTS, this is exercise belong to LOTS. Kalau bisa dua-duanya digandengkan di sana. Ya. For example, ini soal HOTS, yang ini soal LOTS, yang HOTS-nya itu seperti ini. Ya, begitu. Karena you here put the subsections about HOTS exercise ya. Jadi ada HOTS exercise. Memang this is terlalu abstrak masih kalau kita baca. Kalau kita membaca what is it, the paragraphs here, in order to make it concrete, yeah, you should make any kinds of the difference. If you make in one table or anything else, yeah, you give the descriptions, yeah. This is belong to HOTS exercise, and then this is belong to LOTS exercise. Kalau bisa dua-duanya itu dalam bentuk soal yang sama. Begitu maksudnya. Ya, karena ini kan HOTS exercise. Ini bagus ini karena ada HOTS exercise. Jadi kelihatan nanti apa yang you analisis, oh ternyata ini yang LOTS, oh ini yang HOTS seperti itu ya. Oke. Ya, begitu ya. And then bisa ditambahkan juga di sini 21.6 the characteristic of hot task in the textbook, yaitu bisa dimasukkan tadi ya. Apa saja karakteristik dari hot task di dalam buku teks itu ya. And then also 21.7 jangan lupa ya buku yang dianalisis itu the nature of the textbook apa. Bukunya tadi judulnya apa, and then dia terbitan apa, terus and then also apa saja berapa chapter di dalamnya, bisa direview singkat saja ya the nature of the textbook. Seperti itu. Ini sebenarnya ide kamu sudah bagus, cuman ya apa namanya your to support your idea in order to make it the better one ya, in order to make it very good explanation. Jadi ini yang harus ditambahkan. Ya, begitu ya. Lidya, ini Bapak catat, nanti kan Bapak kirim di email kamu ya. Tapi paling tidak kamu sudah mendengar apa yang ingin Bapak sampaikan di sini tadi ya.
Ya, Pak.
Oke, the previous studies. Nah, ini gaya model-model orang speaking itu seperti ini. The previous study, cuma satu paragraf saja, and then jump to the next study, and then jump to the next study, seperti itu. Di sana sebenarnya you harus give any kind of review specifically. Ya, for example here. Firstly, the research was conducted by Dwi Permatasari to fulfill her degree in Universitas Muhammadiyah Sumatera Utara. Yeah. Here you should mention the title of the books also, and then who is the publisher, yeah. And then what did the result in specific. Ya, baca saja di abstraknya itu bisa kelihatan sebenarnya. Tidak perlu baca semuanya atau di kesimpulannya untuk menyimpulkan dari hasil penelitiannya bagaimana. Begitu saja. Itu that's kind of to review our previous studies that we include on our chapters ya. Seperti itu ya. The second one ini seperti kamu berbicara di depan biasanya di pelajaran speaking seperti ini ya, seperti ini juga yang kamu sampaikan ya. You must specifically ya. Oke, ini kan banyak ini semuanya tentang bahasa Inggris, everything in English. Tapi tiba-tiba kenapa on mathematics disiplin tadi di background-nya. Bisa masukkan saja beberapa yang ini, ambil 2 atau 1 ke depan tadi ya untuk menambahkan. Ya. Okay, and then yeah, before you close this previous study, you should make in one paragraph, so make in one statement, yeah. How do study related to yours, yeah? Must be a gap. This is a kind of gap of your study and then the previous studies, yeah. To state in difference, for example, ya. Paling tidak kan bukunya yang pasti beda. Tidak mungkin kamu meneliti dengan buku yang sama, ya. Ya namanya kita kan ide itu kan boleh kita ambil punya orang lain, tapi kan yang jelas yang kita teliti pasti beda. That's kind of gap, ya. Salah satu bentuk dari gap, ya. Ya harus disampaikan di sini Lidya ya. Oke, jangan udah pasang ini, tinggalkan. Loh, orang ini apa maksudnya ini seperti itu ya.
Yes,
Oke, Lidya. And then framework ini ya, framework is actually the way of your thinking to start your research, Lidya. Ya, since this is I think this is a qualitative research, you must define your path or your kinds of your track or your way from the concept and theories you choose. For example, the instrument, how data obtain, how data to analyze, and then findings you targeting. Ya. Tadi Bapak lihat, ada sedikit diagram Bapak screenshot tadi bagus itu bisa dijadikan diganti dengan masa framework cuma tiga kotak begini saja. Ya. Kan tadi di data apa tadi ya itu bisa dikembangkan, itu data analisis ya tadi ya. Bapak lihat tadi ada yang diagram yang berbelok-belok itu tadi.
Ya,
nah itu bisa dijadikan framework, tapi bukan itu the pure framework-nya. Jadi bisa ditambahkan di atasnya lagi ada way of your thinking about to start your research. For example, you must define the concept and theories you choose. Itu kan tadi apa? Richard and Anderson. Biasanya yang quotes ini Anderson biasa.
Ya, Anderson.
Ya bisa disebutkan di sana. You can mention on your framework ya. Kalau cuma 3 kayak gini bukan framework ini. Ya. Tadi Bapak lihat yang kamu present tadi itu bagus itu. Tinggal dicopot aja bawa ke sini ya, your framework. And then also you put before ya di atasnya lagi, karena itu tadi tentang analisis data Bapak lihat ya. Dan you can put di atasnya bisa you start your research bisa from the concept and theories yang dipilih ya apa. Dan the instrument ya, tadi instrumen Bapak lihat sudah ada di sana. And then you see the findings you targeting ya, you make a target on your finding apa. Kalau sudah ada tadi tinggal ini. Kan targetnya kan apa tadi? seberapa besar lots dan hots yang ada di itu. Ya, bisa
Iya.
disebutkan. Simpel saja sebenarnya. Ya kualitatif ini sebenarnya paling mudah sebenarnya, tidak ribet-ribet amat ya. Cuman kita harus gaya kita berpikir itu harus kita tuangkan dalam sebuah tulisan yang membuat orang bisa paham dengan jelas seperti itu. It's a very very simple actually kualitatif ya. Makanya orang lebih suka banyak dengan kualitatif ini karena dengan dari segi biaya dia tidak terlalu banyak biaya karena bisa duduk di rumah untuk melaksanakannya, and then also only we just analyze the documents and then recording the video, anything else ya. That's we cannot go to anywhere ya to conduct our research. Okay, that's from the chapter 2 and then from the chapter. Sebenarnya Bapak malas sebenarnya mereview terlalu banyak yang harus ditambahkan seperti ini ya. Biasanya punya Bu Susan ini tidak sebanyak ini, tapi kenapa punya kamu nih? Jadi Bapak sebenarnya tidak ragu sebenarnya dengan kemampuan untuk speaking ya, untuk speaking kamu, tapi kok di writingnya kok banyak yang tertinggal begitu ya. I don't know ya Lydia. Okay, now we are going to the chapter 3 and then nah ini dia apa ini? According to ini dia kinds of research and approach ya. Di sini you mention here quality of an English textbook based on some standardized model Botkin and Sugiono. According to ethnography, observational research and meta inquiry, content analysis is a research. You suddenly mention content analysis ya di sini. Tiba-tiba menyebutkan content analysis, definisi dari content analysis itu ini. Kalau ini content analysis, right? Is this content analysis, Lydia? Do you apply on your research, right?
Yes.
Sebutkan saja, this is a kinds of your research is content analysis. Ya. Sebutkan di awalnya, jangan tiba-tiba orang kaget loh. Oh dia kasih definisi content analysis, tapi dia tidak menyebutkan this belongs to content analysis seperti itu. Ya.
Yes,
Mention first that your research belong to content analysis. Ya. Then after that you define that the content analysis is blah 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 seperti itu. Ya. Oke, and then research setting and subjects. Tiba-tiba kamu ngasih alamat rumah kamu di sini, nomor teleponnya kurang ini Lydia. Yes. Kok kamu di Gebes 3 ya?
Iya, Pak.
Di mana Gebes 3 tuh? Yang di gereja itu bukan?
Bukan, Pak. Dekat studio foto. Dekat
Sampingnya itu?
Honda itu, Pak. Seberang.
Ya tahu Bapak.
Ya.
Bapak pikir kamu tinggal jauh di mana gitu. Kok dekat sama Bapak ternyata ya? Oke. Jangan disebutkan alamat rumah kamu di tesis di research kamu, nanti bisa dikejar orang kamu ya. Nanti bisa ditelepon, kalau ini tanggung nomor telepon, lagi email.
Udah cantik sih Pak ya.
Iya. Very beautiful. Okay. Research setting and subject. The research will be conducted ya. At the researcher house in Jalan Geobos, nggak usah lah seperti itu. Jadi di sini saja boleh diganti the research will be conducted by the concept of desk study saja di situ ya. Karena kamu di rumah toh, jadi di depan meja ya, di belakang meja seperti itu ya udah desk study saja, the concept of desk study where the researcher apa ya Bapak tulis ini biar kamu langsung salin maksudnya. Doing her research by apa ini? Library reading mungkin apa ini. Tapi begitulah, jangan sebutlah nama alamat kamu, identitas kamu jangan disebut di sini ya. Di research setting ini tidak perlu disebut ya. Jadi intinya because this is a content analysis, you do your research ya in the concept of desk study saja, library research lah seperti itu. Ya udah selesai ya, itu settingnya seperti itu. Nggak usah kamu sebutkan di dalam rumah saya alamatnya ini, kalau bisa hubungi saya nomor teleponnya ini, nggak perlu lah sebutkan. Ya, it's not necessary ya. Apalagi kamu cantik nanti dikejar-kejar orang. Okay, and then yes, now we are going to the last one about what is it? Technique, trustworthiness of the data. In trustworthiness of the data, you declare here credibility, transferability, dependability, and confirmability. In the credibility, you have mentioned here involve how well there is a established sureness, yeah, and then also you mention also here the researcher use The researcher uses Bloom's revised edition. Okay, that's good, the credibility of your research. Okay, now we are going to the transferability. How can you prove your research according to the transferability that you reverse on this research? In qualitative study, here you mentioned transferability acts as a check for the external validity of the study findings, and it helps in achieving rigor. Ya. Jadi bagaimana kamu membuktikan, mention here ya, sebutkan di sini that your research has fulfilled ya transferability nantinya ya. Oke, di proposal nggak masalah. Nanti ketika sudah you make any kinds of to conduct your research and you got the result, this is important for you to mention here that your result or your research has fulfilled the trustworthiness of the data, credibility, transferability, dependability, and confirmability. Yang tiga-tiganya ini, transferability, dependability, confirmability, hanya only you give the definition, but not how is the way for you to prove that your research nanti terbukti dari mengikuti ini ya, dari keempat ini, trustworthiness-nya. Tapi credibility sudah disebutkan karena belongs to menggunakan Bloom's ya, itu oke. Karena itu credibility-nya di situ sudah kredibel dia. Jadi tidak ngarang-ngarang nanti karena berdasarkan Bloom itu ya. And then transferability dan dependability, confirmability nanti disebutkan ya, Lidya ya. Itu nanti bisa di ini saja nanti ketika di laporannya, di result nanti ya. Apa yang you lakukan untuk dependability, untuk confirmability bisa disebutkan. Ya. Kalau di proposal sih nggak masalah ya. Tapi paling tidak kalau umpamanya you bisa tahu di sini nanti rencananya saya akan ini untuk dependability-nya saya akan ini. Biasanya kan paling tidak di sini ada salah satu misalnya confirm to your advisor, itu yang mana masuk mana itu nanti ya. Itu salah satu juga itu untuk trustworthiness-nya ya. Karena kan you have advisors ya, two advisors here, and then to confirm that your data is trustworthy ya. So you confirm with the supervisors ya. Nah, itu masuk yang mana? Apakah dependability, confirmability? Tapi saya yakin pasti confirmability ya. Nah, tinggal dua saja lagi, transferability dan dependability. Bagaimana how to prove this in order to trustworthy of your data. That's it. And then the last one, reference ya. I think this is the last one. Reference should be typed in single space ya, Lidya ya. So you can see how reference to be typed based on the academic writing ya. Seperti itu saja. Nah, bagaimana caranya? Yang mana yang dimiringkan, yang mana yang tidak. For example, the italic words, and then also single space, and then which one the indent come into the paragraph. Kan dia ada masuk beberapa ketukan gitu. Dan lihatlah cara how to type the reference in the buku panduan. Okay, I think that's all. That's my review, Lidya. Thank you very much, Ibu Susan and Ibu Natalina. I think it's a very good idea to have a research topic about HOTS and LOTS in the textbooks of English. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Pak Iwan. Before I say thank you, Ibu Alim, would you like to add something?
Yeah, because I have 2 Zoom meetings at the same time, so I have to share my concentration. But I have already got so many things I heard from Pak Iwan. It was great, Lidya, because Pak Iwan did his job very well. Yeah, you got so many correction and you got so many ideas to improve your own research. Now, I just suggest you to follow and take a note whatever that you have already got from Pak Iwan. And if you still confused, you can see him and ask, yeah, this is for your improvement, yeah, your thesis improvement. And I personally would like to say thank you, Pak Iwan. You have already given so many things, yeah, so many points.
I think this student is very potential, so it makes can make a good thesis, I think.
Yeah, Lidya, have you got all have you understood all the points? Yes?
Yes, ma'am. I
Yes.
already took note.
Right. Okay. Now, I think we are waiting for your revision, yeah, to do your own research to make it better than before. Thank you very much, Ibu Susan.
Okay,
Back to
thank you,
you.
Ibu
Yeah.
Alin. Yeah, I do agree with you too, Bu Alin, for the review. It's very, very detailed and specific and very valuable for the betterness of the Lydia's proposals. Lydia, do you have any questions?
For now, I don't have any questions since it's all complete.
Complete, yes.
Yeah.
And clear, right? Okay, good.
Okay,
Okay,
after this, I will send you the files, Lydia. Yeah. So
Okay, sir.
you can correct and then you can revise to make it complete and then to make it better. Yeah, based on my notes. Yeah, on the your proposal.
yeah.
Okay,
Si
sir.
Dia ini apa kabarnya sekarang? Ini sudah seminar kamu?
Pak,
Oh, dia.
dia kali Pak?
Ya,
Maksudnya?
Dia Puspita ini.
Ya,
Iya, Pak.
Sudah. Ini kan grupnya Lydia ini.
Sedang progres juga, Pak.
Oke, cepat ya. I wish
Iya,
you
Pak.
can do better. Yes,
Iya,
Bu
Pak.
Susan.
oke. Oke, berarti Lydia sudah beres ya? Oke, udah selesai? Oke, good. Praise God that Pak Iwan wants to be your reviewers, okay? Thank you, Pak Iwan, thank you. And Ibu Natalina Asi also. The suggestions. Can you hear me? Bisa dengar saya, Bu?
Yes.
It's clear.
Lydia? Oh, ya
Okay.
bisa. Thank you. This is the end of our was it? No, wait. Lydia, you have 2 weeks. Okay, it's enough. 2 weeks to revise your proposals. Revise your proposal as soon as possible. You can finish that. Then you the scores for your seminars. Okay. Please do that as specific because it's so specific and detailed, so you can do, and I believe that you can do that because you're very potential. Yes, I agree with Pak Iwan. And thank you for today. Thank you, Pak Iwan.
Welcome. Yeah.
Natalina Asi also, and all of the students. Hope you can study and hope you can learn from this proposal for your future seminars. On the behalf of English Education Study Programs, I announce that this proposal seminar is officially closed. Thank you. See you next time.
Okay, I'm leaving ya.
Yeah. See you,
Saya
everyone.
kedengaran ya?
Yeah.
Ya. Terima kasih Pak Iwan, Bu Alin. Saya Ibu putus-putus ya? Ya. Oke, Gap. Oke, Gap lagi. Ku bilang mana Gabriela tadi sudah juga, Gap. Udah beres ya?
Tinggal sidang, Ma'am.
Oh ya, sidang lah. Cepat. Nanti dikejar kamu sama si Lydia.
Oke.
Lydia? Ini masih on ya? Sudah ya? Ibu Lip juga. Dah.
Yeay, congratulations, Kas.
Congratulations. Kita masih live.
Oh my God. Oh, iya,
Congratulations.
kita masih live.
Selamat.
Kapan, Sep? Ditunggu, Sep.
Kam Juaki.
Ayo Ricky, Joseph, ayo.
Live YouTube, live YouTube.
Ayo.
Regin.
Selamat Bunda.
Kongres.
Congratulations, Bunda.
Isek Reki.
Semangat revisi, Klit. Semangat
Yuk,
revisi.
Sekre. Bye, guys.